Yeah, that's the one that makes most sense.
Okay. All right. Let me resize this. All right, cool.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. All right. So I think we got everybody. Let's double check. I see everyone here. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So okay. So I guess the only thing I had to note from last time, besides the fact that Foundry or I should say Foundry slash Wizards decided to like muck up our character sheets, is so I was just looking over what was done after you stopped fighting these creatures, and like I don't know, you kind of wandered east and you kind of wandered north and you kind of wandered in the rooms. So I think all that was like about a 15-minute time frame. So Chen, I said that your prone thingy ran out of time.
Yeah, sure, sure.
But outside of that, I think we're good. So Z and Kibbles, like you wander into one of the one of the rooms as y'all kind of spreading out and such, and you run into you could tell there's a couple of them in there for sure, but you run into kind of like I'll call it a spider-like creature, and in its the top of its body you see um, a collection of various brains that are just kind of being housed there. I'll give you a snippet of what this beautiful guy looks like. Let me put it in Discord. Kind of looks like that.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It doesn't have
fun.
enough legs to be a spider.
I said spider-like to be quite honest. Did not say it had 8 legs, just spider-like.
Yeah.
Curiosity is peaked, but at the same time, he's like, that thing looks dangerous.
So I'm going to say it didn't really have any real thing of trying to sense you coming. You kind of just kind of wandered in and you just kind of like look at each other like, and they're kind of like, could be dinner, could not be dinner. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of do a quick initiative. Probably, well, we'll see what you guys do to get Zen, Chen, and Vaz involved with it, right? But it might be that the first round might be just you guys, and then they'll be coming in next turn. But we'll see. We'll see what the initiative thing starts with. So let's just kind of get people in here, and we'll figure it out from there. No, this is what. Boop. Thank you.
I want to try something. On my sheet, it says initiative, and I could just press it for my sheet. So,
Okay, try it. I mean, you're on the thing, so that works too. Give me Z and let me Chen and Vaz. If you want to add yourself to initiative, you may or may not be doing something right away, but we'll see. And I just need Chen's stuff as well.
Sorry, I'm looking for it.
All good. Let me grab a water while you're doing that. 1 second.
it should be, there's an initiative thing that says like plus whatever it is when you underneath your picture on the page.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. So, yep, looks like we have everyone. So, we'll just, Movement change to combat turn. Yes, thank you. That sounds positive, or at least the right thing to
That's
do. Well, maybe not positive, but yeah, you know. So, let's get my water going here. I like having something nearby before I get started. I already finished my Coke Zero early. All right. So let's see if I can actually get combat music going. Who knows? What to say? Boop. All right, that sounds good enough. Keep it a bit on the low side so I'm not killing you people with the sound. All right, so I want to say that, like, Zen and Vaz, you guys are just like, I don't know, Zen's just wandering around the corridor for a second. And Vaz, you were doing...
I'm not wandering. I actually stayed put and everyone else wandered.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So you're staying put. I'm going to say, just for the sake of it, this guy who's in front of you, Zen, is just, you know, just kind of moving out of the way, just for convenience sake. But it is not really doing all that much. If you're just hanging, that's fine. Vaz, you're in a room and you're just kind of hanging out with Chen, checking out the room. Was there anything in the room you wanted to check out? You have no idea that Z and Kibbles have stumbled upon anything quite the second.
I'm checking out the room, so I'm going to head toward the party.
Okay, you can move into the corridor. That's fine. Fair enough. So, okay, cool. So as Vaz, you head into the corridor there, and you come out the door, and you, whatchamacallit, we'll say you just kind of peek around the corner. You see that down the hall from you and Zen, all of a sudden, if I can get this to work, you gonna work? There it goes. Whoop, undo. We'll say what you probably recognize by now, being adventurers, like as you are, a darkness spell basically kind of plops right there in the corner of the room. And give me 1 second, I want to do something here. If I do... Alright, it should work. I picked the right one. Yep. Okay, cool. So it suddenly goes dark on that side of the room. I'm just kind of curious if I look at Faz. Yep, cool. Alright. And that is its turn. Well, actually, he can move. He really can't move anywhere because he is just kind of... Whoa, sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet.
I like that sound, but it seems that each combat track has its own volume thing, and evidently I thought I had it turned down for all of them, but evidently I did not. I'm going to say that this guy and this guy basically trade places, so there's another dude there. He's going to attack the zombie here to try and get the zombie out of the way. Ooh, what's really interesting is that the monster tokens look exactly the same as they did before. No sexy thing for the monsters, just for the character sheets. Okay, fair enough. He's going to make a bite and 2 claw attacks against the zombie real quick. Ooh,
A bite and 2. That's scary.
The bite and claw and claw. So with that, let's see, what's Mr. Zombie's armor class? It's 8. Oh man, I forgot how low it was. So it's actually going to hit with all of them with an 8. So that would be 11, 4, and 4. So the zombie is definitely crapped out. It's just a matter of whether or not he can make a whole bunch of saves, right? Because he has to do his Constitution save, right?
Yeah.
To stay going. So Mr. Zombie, 23 is good. Give me 2 others. Who's going to do it for each attack?
I don't.
I don't
gonna do
think the 8's going to cut it, but I'm looking it up real quick.
That's for the 4 damage. I think I missed it by 1 because it's 5 plus
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to
Damn.
say the zombie got ripped to shreds. And this guy just kind of pokes a bit more into the room so you can see him a little bit more.
And yeah, no, Kibbles is definitely gonna scream.
That's fine. Yep. So,
Just like straight up, just
so Chen, you definitely are in the room. I'm going to say, just for sake of argument, that Vaz probably made some sort of reaction when she saw this big thing of darkness pop up, or maybe Zen, or it's not Kibble's turn yet, but I'll say the other one still at least said something. You know something's going down. I'll put it that way. How's that?
Okay. So I think this will be a familiar sequence at this point. Ken is going to use his mind and create a field of wub around him.
Yep.
And head out into the hallway behind Zora.
Yep, and you certainly made your save for that. So let me up. This is not the one. This is not the one I'm looking for. This one probably, yes.
They've moved everything on me, so I think I can pop out the spell just for reference, but it's pulse.
Yep.
Manifest. It shouldn't be manifesting. I think it's. Yeah. Okay, it's a third order spell. So manifest power.
Yep. And I mean, you're 6. You were concentrating on nothing else. You're 6. God damn.
Oh. Okay. Awesome. Hey, it looks really the new UI is really it makes it very easy to check the details of the thing.
Okay. But yeah, I do kind of like it. I just never would have guessed that's where the thing was before. Put this down to 15%. There we go. And I'll probably apologize in advance for the next song, which is the last song. But it seems like it must have blew away all of the settings for where it was originally at for the volume. So I'll just apologize in advance and try and catch it as quick as possible when this song is over.
No.
All right, so you've moved about 20 feet. What more are you going to do from there? Just going to hang there, or what else you got going on?
He is not going to charge in ahead of the tank, I don't think, because he's going to see that as like making things worse, not better.
Yep.
Probably. So he's going to like pace Bizora into the conflict.
Okay. So if you're done, we'll go to Z.
Yeah, I'm done.
Z, there's this big ugly thing right in front of you.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like that it's right in front of me. So let's see. I mean, I was hoping that I could just Misty step the hell out of there and just leave, but whoops.
You could do that.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might bonus action because if I move, that thing's gonna smack the crap out of me.
Unless you want to action disengage and then bonus action Misty Step.
Yeah, but I mean, because if I
Just put
bonus
it-
action, if I can hit him with vicious mockery anyway, because that's probably what I was gonna do anyway. So it's not like I can't use a cantrip.
If you do Misty,
I think Misty Step, you need to see your target location.
that is exactly what I was checking. So
Isn't there a door? Isn't there the door that we walked through or did it close behind us?
it's in darkness. There's a darkness spell behind you. But
Oh,
Kibbles is correct. It is a
Yeah,
Well.
Dimension Door you don't have to see to teleport out of there, but Misty Step you need to see your point of exit.
Well then, shoot.
all right. That's the last song. I caught them all.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh, I know.
I mean, you can Misty Step so that it's just to throw it out there, right? You should be able to Misty Step somewhere else in the room so you won't take an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
then walk from there, right? That's up to
Yeah.
you.
What I could do, since I only see that one that's in front of me, can I?
I'll say that you saw that they switched spots. There was another one there. One of them cast the darkness spell and moved away, and this one moved forward. So you know there's at least two, FYI.
Yeah, well, yeah, so I can't see, because I can't see them otherwise. I don't know. Let's see, because if I move over, here one, I can see the other one now. Oh, now if I move here, I can see all three of them.
Yep.
Let's see. And I'm going to try to... let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit them with a synaptic static.
Okay. I like that.
So they have to make a DC 17 intelligence saving throw, and if they fail, they take 30 seconds damage.
All right. Each creature, yep. 20-foot sphere, that's no problem. Int save. All right. Just checking this guy out a little bit. All right, sounds like fun. So, an int save, you got it. You know, for a dude who eats brains, you would think he'd have a better int save. That is a fail. That is a pass. And that is a fail. So 2 critical fails, and the one who's holding up the darkness is good. It's the one in the middle. So so they take a bunch of damage, which you have not spun for me yet, right?
Oh no!
It's there. It's 30. Yep, I see it. Yep. So minus 30. Minus 30. I'm gonna guess this guy takes half damage, right?
I'm trying to. I will look at the.
Yep. I see it. It's half damage. Yeah. And they are. Target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6, subtracts that number for all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. It's too bad it was the middle one. And it can make a decision. Okay, fair enough. So let me flag this guy with something that looks muddly. Well, stunned isn't right. Man, now I think I'm playing Gloomhaven with this muddled thing. All right, there's not going to be a thing for it, so I'm just going to go with... I want to throw a stun thing on him until I can get my custom stuff back. Even though he's not stunned, he's just muddled. All right, fair enough. So you've done you cast spell. You've moved 10 feet, so you can move further if you wish.
So I guess I will move. I will take the attack of opportunity because he's rolling d6 less.
True that. He will just take a swipe at his claw. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
AC is 18.
So I'm going to do that, and a situational bonus. Let's try negative 1d6 and see what it does with that. Boop. So what did it do with that? It did... Alright, so it did not take the negative, even though it shows the negative. So the attack should be plus... Well, it spun a natural 20. And it gave the D3... No, it did it right, because it would be a 21 then. Yeah, that seems to work. So it did hit you with the claw. What's your AC? Did you say?
18.
18. Lucky hit.
Of course it was.
You only take 5.
All right. Cool.
Kibbles, you're up.
All right, well, these things are way too big for me, or else I would, try to teleport out of there, but I can't do that, because they are what? They're a large creature?
They are large.
Yeah, I can't do it with one creature that's 2 sizes bigger than me, so that's a no-go for that spell for a reaction, but oh well. Yeah, he's probably gonna try to hightail it out of there.
You can do that.
Is the hole big enough for multiple ones to come out at once or something?
I'm going to say he's just going to have to squeeze through that, going half speed when he goes through the door. This was a double one, wasn't it? Oh, no. It was just, nah, it's just on the middle there. So I'm going to say he'll move half speed through the door or something to squeeze through.
All right. We're too close for me to detonate my corpse anymore, so I guess I will use a level 6 spell slot for maybe Feast of Flesh again.
Alright, I'm going to have to look that one up again. So if I just say...
I'll prop it right now.
Feast.
How do I just show the info on it?
I'm almost there. So it's... They gave this to a lot of people, so I have to scroll through. Feast of Flesh. So it's 5th level transmutation. So, creature of your choice is overcome. Oh, yeah, you want to make him attack things. Sure, sounds like fun. He must make a charisma saving throw. So, which one are you casting it on?
The one in the middle. I can't upcast this one?
You can if you want. If you upcast, does it do anything? Upcasting doesn't seem to do anything different from what I'm reading, but if you want to use a 6th level spell slot, you can if you're out of 5s.
I am out of 5s, yeah, and I can't create undead with anything like that, or soul cage anything. Because my soul cage didn't work the last time, or like he would have known, so I didn't actually do it. Because
I thought.
Character,
didn't you capture something with your soul cage? I thought you did.
No, it's only Thador pointed something out that it's only works on humanoid creatures, and that thing was
okay.
Humanoid, so like I figured Kibbles would have known that being his spell. That I was like, oh yeah, that would have been
Gotcha. I knew you were trying to do something with it. Okay, fair enough. So if you want to move near Z, so you can probably actually, as a creature of your choice within range is overcome with the need. Okay, so you don't have to see the creature. It just says a creature of your choice within range.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I'm just trying to look through this here. So I would say you probably have to see it, I would think.
Or if he's like, there's more in the hall, I could be like, okay, this magic sense that he casts his spell, I'm going to cast a spell on him. Kind of like chase the magic to him type
It doesn't
deal.
say sight, so in the moment of right now, I'll let you cast it, if you want to do it. And then he would take... Yep, from ability. Now this says he takes a minus D6 for attack rolls, ability checks, and constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we're doing it. So he has to take a minus D6, right?
Yeah.
And this is a int save? No, charisma save.
Oh, yeah.
Boop. No, he failed that rather badly.
Nice. So that's his actual action spell he's using, and I got a. Oh no, that cantrip won't work because my zombies now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to hightail it out of there.
All right, where are you going?
I'm gonna tell Z, come on, man, let's get out of here, and try to like run through the darkness as much as I can, using my hand against the walls.
All right.
And then like calling out through the darkness as I run through and be like, oh my god, something's in there, and I only have 5 feet of movement.
Well,
but do have a climb speed, so I might be able to climb a wall.
Are you trying to go through a door, or were you trying to go through?
Yeah, I was just trying to get away from the big scary monster that looks like it's about to eat us.
Which way are you trying to go, just so I know?
Well, it's completely dark, and he's using his hands to go around it to get out of here with 25 feet, so he's probably going to remember that he came from, like, the left when he got here, so he'll, like, run in this way and down here somewhere.
All right, I'm going to say he, boop.
Oh, you
boop. Let me try and get him. Whoop. Did I draw that sucker, or someone else did?
No, that was me on accident. I thought that was my measurement tool, but that was a different tool.
Gotcha. I'll get that in a second.
Thank you.
I'm going to say you stumble to about there. Because you're trying to make your way through the corridor. And you're still in the darkness, but from what you can tell, you were somewhere in that corridor.
Okay,
and
like...
I can blow that away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's calling out and being like, "There's a big creepy brain spider! Ah, it's gonna eat me!" Oh, and Z.
Thanks.
No,
yeah.
no problem, bud. No problem. So yeah, I guess that is his turn. I end up in the darkness, and he's not too like worried about it, but he's kind of like waving his quarterstaff around, trying to get like anything at bay to keep him like, get away from me! Z's in there, brain spiders! He's trying to feel his way around with like his hand quarterstaff.
Okay, so this next creature, whose next turn it is, he is going to do something. What is he going to do? So,
You tell me.
yeah, I am trying to figure it out as well. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see. All right. So I forgot to do this, but that's fine. I'll do it now. So this one in the back here, Z, he kind of sees you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Great.
Shit.
Hey!
All right.
I should have stayed in there if they're spellcasters. I got reactions to bounce spells around. Shitty.
They're using psionics.
Oh, then never mind. I got no reactions for psionics. It's only for magic and spells.
Z, they try to mind blast you, but you're able to shake it off. You only take 2 psychic damage.
Hey, that barely hurts, eh?
Zen, you're up, and you're kind of feeling that what the hell group that I've got myself into. 2 of the parties off this way, 2 of the parties off the other way. They're getting killed. They're running like crazy, and here you are by a darkness spell. You would think that, they could have hired a better class of adventurers.
All right. Well, I know no fear, so I'm going to try and move here.
All right, fair enough.
That's 5 feet.
Yeah.
I have 45 feet of movement, so that's another 5 feet.
Yep.
That's another 5 feet.
Yeah.
You get whapped in the shin by Kibble swinging his quarterstaff around, going, "It's back there!" And you can't see the direction.
Yeah, I don't know where there is. All right, I just tried to go north, and it wouldn't let me, so there must be a door there.
Yeah, go 1 more west and 1 more north, we'll say.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm stumbling around in the dark.
Yeah. So that's 5, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll give an extra 5 for stumbling, 30. So now 35.
Look, I'm not in the dark anymore.
Yeah, you can see shit now.
All right. So, okay, I see a big creature. Those things are big. And I see Z.
Yep.
How
See
far
why
have I
I
moved?
ran?
You can move forward and get him. I think you moved 35 feet so far.
I moved 35, so I still have 10 feet of move. All right.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stumble forward because I know no fear.
I like that.
And then I'm gonna double click on my character sheet. All right. And actually, yeah, I know no fear. And I'm going to spend a key point.
Okay.
To flurry of blows.
Go for it.
if I figure out how to use this. Oh, all right. I didn't see I was bringing it up in the thing.
Yeah, that's all
All
right.
right.
Yeah, I had to take
So I
away
get a
some of
22.
the.
Does that hit?
Absolutely.
All right. So I'll roll some damage. I do 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
How squishy is it?
It's so squishy. For my second hit, I get a 14. Does that do anything?
Yeah, that will hit.
That'll hit. Wow, it's very squishy. And I need the damage button. Where's the damage button?
You could probably use the same
I
one
don't
that's
know.
like a little bit further up. You could do it that way.
All right, I do 6 points of damage.
Okay.
That's 14 so far. I'll attack a third time.
Okay.
That's a 16, so that'll hit.
Yeah.
And I'll do 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And I'll attack one more time.
All right. How many key points is it costing you?
Just one.
Oh, one for
That's
4
flurry
shots?
of blows.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
I was
Four-
thinking it was
four
3 for
attacks.
some reason. Okay. It's 4 attacks. My bad. Haven't done the monk in
Yeah.
a while.
And 12 more points of damage.
Yeah, he's badly injured. In orange.
You are squishy. I will squish you.
I just picture Kibbles hearing like a whole bunch of wet smacking sounds coming from the next room.
So Vaz, you come out, you hear all this fighting, and you're like, God dang it, I was checking out this room, and now like half the group is over there. Like, what the frick, man?
I'm gonna check things out.
All right. 20. 25.
Can't see nothing.
Yeah, there's a darkness spell there.
All you can hear is Kibbles shouting, "Oh my god, it's huge and ugly, it's over there!" And you don't know which way he's pointing, but he's like waving around frantically and shouting at you.
Yeah, Kibbles, you're just kind of upset that these guys almost left you to die, right? You're off there exploring, and next thing you know, all
They
these
just
spider things
turn
are
around
after
and
you,
fuck.
man.
You know, like, I thought you guys were my bodyguards. You're doing a shitty job!
Vaz, what do you got? You can move, what do you move? You move 30. So what you move, 25 so far? So you can, 10, 25. You can move 5 more feet into the darkness where you can't see nothing. You can double move, which will probably get you into the room, but you'll have used up all your stuff for this round, and unless you have something cool you can do as a bonus action, you'll be done for this round. So do you want to stand on the edge of the darkness, or you want to try and run into the room and you guess come out the darkness on the other side? Not sure.
Charge on through like a bull.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
At least I can see my nose.
So you're good for now?
Hold on.
All right, I'm holding on. I'm sorry. Go back to you.
I could.
Yes.
I was trying to see if I could face step, but it looks like I have to be able to see it. Hold on.
Okay, holding on for a minute.
I was thinking about just taking a wild swing, but I don't want to hurt anybody, so I will pause.
Okay. Yeah, I think Kibbles probably appreciates that.
100%. He's alone in the distance, and he does not want to be hit by you. You would hurt him.
Got it. I'm here. I'm closer.
Somehow he's not any more reassured now.
So let's see here. 2, 4, 6. All right. So your charmed creature decides to go after the one further to the north. So just double check the wording on this. So on its turn, right, it must use its bite attack. It already has a bite attack.
He gains a 1d6 for the damage to it, I think.
Yeah, 1d6. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bite. 16 will hit. And he'll do all the clawing as well. Claw, that's a miss with the claw. That will be a hit with the claw. He'll do an attack with the bite. Oh, dang it. It didn't ask me to, like, do a modifier. All right, fair enough. I'm going to add the 1d6 to it. /R. So it's going to do 15 with the bite with the extra damage. And then for the claw, maybe I'll just 2-click that to quick -5 more. He is badly injured as well.
Nice.
All right, this guy in front of Zen is going to attack, and since he beat the tar out of him, he's going to try and brain blast Zen. So, Zen, can you
Zen
make?
has no brain.
Okay, that will hopefully help. See if Zen can make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, he has wisdom. He just has no brains.
It
How do
should
you
be
make
an
a
easy
wisdom
save then.
saving throw? Oh, that's how you make a wisdom saving throw. 17?
Yep, no problem. He'll also take 2 points of psychic damage, please.
Gibbles?
No, that was Zen.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was like, what?
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to figure out how to do this. There we go.
All right, cool. Chen, you're up. Also kind of annoyed that these guys are just kind of wandering off and getting themselves killed while you were checking out the room with the hot paladin. I don't know.
Eyes on the prize, man, and not the one you're thinking of, buddy. Save me.
I think he might be thinking, I thought these people were professionals, but I don't know if he'll say it.
That's fine.
So I think he would move up to the darkness and see if there's anything he can see. And then where's the noise coming from?
Somewhere northwest-ish.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, if you want to follow along the wall and feel along, I'll have you move at a slower speed and kind of fumble your way till you find the door and go from there.
He's gonna say to Vizora, "Come with me," and then start feeling his way through the darkness.
All right, so you were already done, what, 20 foot?
Yeah, that was 20 feet, I think, or 25 feet. So I only have like five more feet.
Unless you're double moving.
Oh yeah, I probably would. Kibbles is going backwards through this, and where is the bard? Is he on the other side of the darkness also?
You're guessing.
I'm in the room, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know we were leaving the room, but...
Gibbles was very clear. There's a message up top stating, run.
Oh, just because he's like, that means shit.
Yeah, all right. So then he's not going to dash because he's too confused about what's actually happening. and he's not going to run in blind. He's
Fair
just going to
enough.
bring in the wub wub, which I want to make clear he would be able to feel creatures moving through it, because he doesn't need to see them to force them to make strength saves.
Yep, fair enough. Whatever creatures are in your mist is your allies. Except
Okay.
for this one guy to the south who's, one of the plant creatures who, just like
Yeah,
wants no part of this.
I'm not going to kick his legs out just for this turn.
Okay.
All right. I'll end there.
All right.
I can't do anything else, I don't think.
All right.
But if I could save an action to follow Vizora in, he would put his or maybe he would he would put his hand on her shoulder and say, look, let me follow you in or something if you're going in.
Kind of like you use your action to move and then you hold your action to dodge when she does, or not? I dash. I mean,
he's holding an action to dash basically.
Yep.
With her.
That's fine. That's fine. So you'll let Vizora be your guide.
Yeah. So he'll just follow in after her if she goes in, and if she doesn't go in, then he won't.
Okay. You got it.
All right. That's my turn.
You got it. Kibbles, you're like, oh, these guys are just letting me die, man. What the hell? It's your turn.
how come no one's protecting me?
I was protecting you, you fool.
You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Kibbles, where you want to go? You're somewhere in the darkness.
I thought it was Z's turn before mine.
Oh, did I not move Z? I'm sorry, Z, you're up.
Yep. All right. Cool. So
I double clicked. I apologize.
So that thing is badly injured, and you know what? Oh shoot! I'm trying to think because that like needle gun, I would be at disadvantage because I'm like right up on it. Because I know that it like does more damage than I do with like my rapier or something. And I don't want to just
thinking through, right? Making sure I'm not confusing my different rule sets, right? So I think if you are or aren't, you don't know, within its attack radius, then you may or may not be at disadvantage. Right? Like if you're right next to the thing, like if you're within 5 feet, then definitely, right? Because it can attack you.
Yeah.
But you don't. Yeah. It may or may not have a 10-foot reach. So where you are now, it may or may not work. I'll let you make that call. What you want to do?
Well, yeah, because I can't. Well, I'm trying to. Because anywhere that I would go, if I would move, it's either move into the other room closer to the other ones, or yeah. You know what? I'm gonna. I'll I'm trying to think what I can do. So, anyway, yeah, I guess I will attempt to damn. I'll hit it. I'll one. You know what? I'll yeah, because Vicious Mockery is 3d4, and hitting it with my rapier is like 1d8 plus 2, so I'm probably gonna do about the same. But I will. You know what? I'll pull out my rapier and try to stab the damn thing. It's hardly used, so that was a bad call. So whoops, and then I will proceed to shrug and yeah, I can. Yep, I don't think I can really do. I don't really think I can do much else. So yep, that's fine.
Action, bardic inspiration, our monk buddy over there. Just be like, yeah, well, I believe in you, bud.
Yeah, there you go. There's the bardic inspiration for the monk for Zen. There we go, and that's my turn.
All right.
It's I picture it as like Kibbles got scared and turned tail and ran. And you're sitting there like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And then you see Zenhorn come in, you're like, okay, put on a brave face, and you're like, huzzah! And you try to attack and be all
So the bardic inspiration
is a D10 to and like an attack, a saving throw, or an ability check.
to attack, a saving throw, or an ability check. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Within the next like 10 minutes. So for
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, Kibbles, now you're up. These guys are letting you die. What the hell are you doing, man? Where you going?
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna head back north, like cling to a wall. So I should have like a 15-foot climb speed. And if I come...
I'm putting you as surprise so I know you have a concentration spell up. All right, you're back.
Sorry. I would have figured out that 5, 10, 15. And then he would like just cling up this wall, his last like as high as he can. So if it's like a 10-foot wall, he'll do that.
Yeah, 10 foot is fine.
Alright. So he's like, CZ, I brought backup. The guys are right behind me. Yeah. And like totally played off like he did not just leave the guy in the room alone.
Okay. Is he doing anything else?
Yes, he does. He sees shooters over there, and I know everyone's too close for me to explode my zombie. It's ridiculous. But he's gonna life transfer someone. Grim Siphon. Yeah, I got one spell slot. So the guy that's up front, he's gonna look at the monk who's like a little bit hurt, and he's gonna cast a spell on it to transfer some damage from the monster to him.
All right, so Grim Siphon. Oop, never mind, it's on the other one. So let's see. It is an action at 30 feet. You twist entropy around two creatures, bringing distress to one. Stabbing the creature must make a successful con saving throw or take poison damage equal to 1d4 plus your spell casting. Another creature you choose within 5 feet regains hit points of half of the amount of poison damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see if you can make the save. So it's a con save. So that was a pretty crappy roll on his part. So he did not save. So what's your spellcasting modifier?
1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 4. Okay. So 6. So he'll take...
Yeah.
Yep, he'll take 6 damage, and Zen, you regain 3.
Okay.
And it's the third guy in the back's turn. He's like, what the hell, spider dude? You're on my side. Why are you biting me? So he will attack him back. That's a miss. A hit and another hit. 4 and 6. And actually,
What do con saves?
yeah, and does he get 1 from before? Let me just double check, right? Because that was...
At the end of his turn, he's done 1.
yeah, I think I missed at the end of his turn. I can retake that.
Oh, okay.
Because that was... What's the saving throw he has to take for that?
It's a charisma saving of 16.
Charisma save is 16 for all 3 of them, or just the one?
All 3 of them, but if he was a hit, he gets advantage if the target was damaged.
Well, he got a 0 for the first one, so that didn't work out too well. Let's go for the other 2 with advantage. Yeah, he got a 17 on the first one. And a 21 on the second. So the advantage definitely helped him. So he is uncharmed, we'll say. And just for giggles.
And he's poisoned for 1 hour.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second here. So that's a save. All right, he did save on his concentration spells to make sure that he kept the darkness up. But it's going to be that much longer, but no problem. What'd you say, Kibbles? I'm sorry.
Pardon?
I thought you were saying something to me while I was doing math.
Oh,
I
yeah,
apologize.
he's just poisoned for an hour.
Oh, he's poisoned for an hour? Okay. Man, I miss my old icons. This looks like poison. Yep, there he is. All right. Top of the order. Zen, you're up.
Okay. All right. Let's flurry of blows. So that's 4 more attacks.
Yeah, someone's got to carry the team here. Might as well be you, Zen.
26. That hits.
Yep.
That's 6 bludgeoning damage. 20. That hits.
Yep.
Hold on. I have to scroll up to get the button that says damage. That's 11 bludgeoning damage. Flurry of blows. 18. For 13 bludgeoning damage. And, does 13 hit?
No.
13 doesn't hit. Alright, hold on. I have to subtract a key point. And I'll just stop there.
Don't forget your concentration.
You have not died. This is bothering me.
All right, so yeah, you could use inspiration if you want. So let's see, what did you do? You did yada 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 yada. You did 6. You did 11, which I did not yet subtract. So let's subtract the 11. And then you did another 13. Yeah, that's
Yep.
enough to kill it.
Oh. Well, then I swung it midair, and that's why I missed.
If you want to say you
Okay.
go into the room and swing the other one, you can do that.
No, that's all right, because I still missed.
All right, fair enough. We'll let it go. Oh, from the feast one. So the second one,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So it's
Yeah,
really the third one, because is it the one who is charmed who gets who's poisoned, or the one he bit? It's the one he bit, right?
The one that was charmed, chewing on his buddy, like eating his buddies.
Yeah.
He gets poisoned unless he's from a cannibalistic culture or he is a cannibal.
Then you are correct. He is poisoned.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of effect it does. I haven't used poison effect or anything much as like a player in D&D, so I'm not aware of what the effects are for poison. But he's poisoned.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'll pull it up for you real quick. It's easy enough to grab. So, someone who's poisoned, because yeah, most people don't use it much. But poisoned, where is poisoned? It's not on this page. Oh, there it is. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that does actually that's very important, I guess. Yeah. Sweet.
Yep. Vaz, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move northwest and.
Well, you know there's a wall by your side, right? So if you want to move like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I know. So if you move like 3 over and 1 up, I'll say it takes an extra move to move. I'll move it for you. How's that? It'll be quicker that way. 1, 2, 3, 1, and I'll say you're there. That would be, let me measure that out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll say that's 30 foot to get you there. And that's your normal movement. So if you want to move further, you can, but the creatures are in that far room. And Chen, I'm going to put you, you're like right behind her, following her, and you're not quite out of the darkness. But you hear Zen kind of walk up in front of you and is like, hey, I can see. Vaz, that is. I'm sorry. Vaz, do you want to move any further? You can. You just won't get to attack nothing unless you have a bonus action.
I want to attack.
Well, you know, if you have a spell that you can zap them with, paladins aren't super known for that. You can hit the one in the back over here. Or if you have an arrow to shoot, you can shoot with an arrow. Didn't we give you a bow or something? You have something.
I have a crossbow.
Yep. And you have proficiency in it, so you can ignore the reload crap. So if you want to crossbow them twice, you can.
Okay, I will.
All right, go for it. If you can't find your crossbow, let us know, because the character sheet changed.
Well, I'm clicking on heavy crossbow on the weapons thing, but it's not working.
Do you click on the left there? Let's see what it looks like.
Okay.
Click on the icon probably or something.
Okay.
There you go. Now it popped up in the chat. You can hit the attack twice. You need a 14. Sorry. Oh, 2 13s. What's the -1 for? +3. I'll have to look it up later. Okay, fair enough.
What's your dex?
Oh, her dex is -1. That's why. She's a dex of 8. She's not dexterous. That would do it. All right, this poison guy is going to step into the room. And he needs to... Well, he can see 4 of you. He does not know that Kibbles is the one who charmed him. Going with Zen again. Zen, can you make a... whatever save I told you before? I think it was Wisdom.
A wisdom save?
Please.
$22.
Yep, never mind. Chen, you're up.
Oh, me again?
No, Chen, not Zen. Sorry.
Chen. Oh, I thought you said Zen.
Chenarith.
All right. So Vizora stepped out of the darkness or stayed in the darkness?
She stepped up. She's 5 feet in front of you and said, "Hey, I can see." So if you take 5 foot step, you will be out.
Okay, he'll take a 5 foot step in that direction.
Pick a direction. She's directly in front of you. So if you want to move off to the side, you can.
All right, so like there.
That's fine. Kibbles is 10 foot up the wall, but you're there.
Okay. And whoa, those dudes are big. So so there's nothing in this direction that I can see, but just this guy.
There's a wall to your west. So what's over there is whatever's on the other side of that wall, which you don't know.
Okay. All right, so I can see this guy. So I might just blast him then. With one of my cantrips, and give me a second. I'll dig my way through the sheet and figure out which one that's going to be.
Yeah, no worries.
I think I'll just make him. I'll do this one. So he'll need to make a DC 18 strength saving throw or take 1d4 and go prone.
All right. He did make that.
Huh. I think nothing happens then.
Probably it's a cantrip. That's usually how they work.
So that fails. And he looks frustrated.
Okay. Are you ending there, or do you want to move in some other direction?
Would he think that he's in like danger of being hit where he's standing?
You got Zen and Baz right in front of you, so.
Okay, yeah. I don't think he's too worried about it.
Okay.
He's got a wall. He's got a wall behind him. He's healthy, and he'll just stay where he is.
Sure.
That is my turn.
Z, you're up. The group's finally here to save your ass.
Woo! Awesome. Yay! Well, we all know that using a sword didn't work last time, so I'll just probably try to boogity with some vicious mockery. So that's crap roll, but hey, wisdom DC 17 for that guy in my face.
Wisdom. Nope, not quite. He missed. So he takes 8 psychic damage.
That is correct.
All right. He is very upset over that. This mockery.
Since I still have it, I will use my, last bardic inspiration and give it to Chen, because I don't think Chen currently has one.
All right.
So great. That would be my turn. Woo!
All right. Kibbles, You are up.
Cool. So that one in front of me did not fail the dex save, so it's still standing, right?
The one in front of you. That's true. We got Chen's dex save, or Chen's save, you mean, right? To see if he goes prone. What do I gotta say for that, Chen? Maybe he jumped away.
Sorry,
Yep, go
I
ahead.
was muted. So it's a DC 18 strength save.
Oh, is that what I
On
saved
the-
before? Because you did it. Was that the? So he had a strength save for the cantrip plus the other thing that you have up.
Yeah, but that happens at the end of the opponent's turn.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so he hasn't done it quite yet. He's going to do it
Yeah,
soon. So
right.
to you, Kibbles, no one is prone yet.
Good. Then that means I can do this.
Oh, you don't need the concentration anymore, so I can deconcentrate you.
Yes, you could. So I'm hitting him with a lightning shot. There's the attack button. Normal.
So this is another cantrip. Okay.
Yep. So, like, think about that meme of you seeing that cat that gets all angry and starts shooting lightning out of his paws, like, oh, like that's Kibbles.
All right.
I start seeing, like, you know, Darth Sidious lightning out of his little furry paws. Normal, because I didn't crit with that. That's a pretty decent.
I can't spell. That's my problem. There we go. So it's an action. Yep, 17. Yep, so you hit 17 damage. I'm just double checking. So it takes. Oh, it goes up by level. Yep, no problem. Okay, cool.
Bonus action. Boom. Probably gonna get Vaz to reach out her weapon to me and be like, "Hey, reach out," and like touch it. And now her weapon's gonna do like acid damage.
So you want to change the damage type?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to make it?
It's gonna be acid.
Acid? All right. Vaz, you now have an acid mace.
Okay. Thank you.
Melt his face off, he says as he touches your mace when you reach it out to the point on the ceiling or the wall he's at. And speaking of, he's probably gonna move up onto the ceiling, and he's gonna be up on the ceiling behind Baz now, kind of where he's at, but like, no, move over a step.
All right. Well, the other guy's turn. He got his brain blast back, and he sees Z, so he's gonna zap Z with it. So, Z, can you make a Wisdom saving throw, please?
Is 14?
14 is right on the nose.
Woo! Okay. Hey.
You'll take 3 psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And he is outside of Chen's bubble of proneness, so he does not have to do anything. Zen, you're up.
All right. I just want to point out that I will need a short rest after we do this.
Oh, yeah.
There might be even more than that. I don't know how many spell slots Kibbles has left, but we'll see. Kibbles. One thing about being able to cast multiple spells at once, Kibbles burns out quickly.
Burns his spell slots out quickly. All right, so we're gonna flurry of blows one more time.
Sure thing.
11. That misses.
Yep.
25.
You do have your bardic inspiration, I think.
Yeah, I'm saving that for a spell save.
That's true.
That clearly hits.
That's a 10. 10 damage.
Nice.
And the Flurry of Blows part, 18 hits
Mm-hmm.
for 7 damage. And 18 hits again. Hey. For 11 damage.
Okay. He's hurting. Vaz, you're up. You want to finish this guy off, maybe?
Yeah, I want to finish him off.
Go use your acid mace of disruption or whatever it was.
Nice hit.
Yep, that's a hit. $12. Okay, you get a second hit.
Whoa.
Yep, that works. So wait 1 second. It has to make a save. So it is a wisdom save. Nope, never mind. After your first hit, it failed a saving throw. So what happens to it? Oh, it just becomes frightened. Well, you're going to kill it anyway. So it is frightened of you, and then you will kill it. Give me your damage.
It starts shaking in terror as you start mashing it down.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. Out of curiosity.
2 down. 1 to go.
So,
Yep,
that
yep.
was the guy concentrating on the darkness spell, right?
Yeah, I got to get rid of the darkness spell. Oh, actually, your mace gives off light. 1 second here. I just happened to see that when you were looking at it. So give me 1 second here. I want to give you light. That will make Zen happy because he could use extra light. So that is 20 and 20. So the bright light is within the dim light. So noted. And give me 1 second here. I have to deconstruct some invisible walls. Because that trick didn't really block darkness spell correctly. So I had to do some wall finagling. There you go. Vaz, if you want to move into the room, you can do that and do your second attack if you want. Oh no, you did 2 attacks. You're done.
No,
So
she did the second.
yeah, she did. She did. Do you want to move into the other room, or are you just going to hang in here? You've got your movement to you.
Which way?
He came out of the door here, so you can see there is one more guy right there on the corner there. You can see the corner of him. So if you want to move into the room, you're more than welcome.
I'm moving. Okay.
You want to stay there?
Why? Where else can I go?
Well, you can move 5 foot closer. I was wondering if you're staying there or you wanted to be an extra foot, 5 foot away from him. It doesn't matter. I'm sure he'll move up to you. I'm just asking the question. All right, you're probably done there. Chen, you're up. You see Vaz charge into the room.
He will follow her in,
Okay.
like a good midliner. And so she is out of view somewhere in this direction.
Yep, she ran through the door there to the north.
I don't need to go that far.
There you go.
There we go. I don't. Oh, I see the back guy. All right. So he's gonna blast. Do the same thing. Try to push it down so that it loses movement and takes a little bit of damage. So he is going to try to force it to make a strength save. That save will be 18. It keeps saying 17, but that's wrong. 18.
Let's see if he can make the strength save. He does not.
So it goes prone and takes 1d4 damage, and I will roll the damage. Or sorry, 3d4, I guess, at this level.
Okay.
So 7 damage and goes prone.
Okay. He is prone.
And so Chen reaches out a hand as though he's grabbing it from above and pushing it down gesturally, and it goes flat on the floor.
All right. Very nice.
Spindly legs spread out, and that is his turn.
Z, you're up, I think.
B. So, yay! So, I can finally, move. Right, so then, 5, 10. Let's see. I need to. Well, and I'll probably will move over right there so that people can still get through.
Okay.
And then I will. Yep. You know what? I can just. Can I? I'll try to synaptic static again, but way over there and just not hit any of my people, if that's possible.
The radius of the spell's what, 20 foot?
Yeah, is that possible? If not,
you'll probably catch at least Vaz.
Yeah, then I won't do that.
Maybe Chen as well. It's pretty close.
Yeah, I won't do that. Then I will just do my old vicious mockery again.
Okay. Another wisdom save.
For 8 damage if they fail.
He made that one. This one's made of tougher stuff. Do your worst.
Well, there it goes. And then, there's save or suck. So there it goes.
Yep. Kibbles, you're up.
Moves there, and he's gonna do the same tried and true spell as last time. He's gonna shoot him with lightning. So everyone's gonna feel their hair stand up and bam, electricity come past them on above their heads as he shoots this bugger.
All right.
For abysmal damage, he tickles him.
All right. So he's prone, so you actually had to do that with disadvantage, right?
Oh, I didn't realize he was prone. I'm so sorry.
He is prone. Give me another spin. Okay. I had a feeling you'd make it, but just to,
Dude, I get you. No, I totally didn't realize that's what happened at the end of the turn, right? Because he just got close enough.
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Well, he is
Oh,
now
yeah,
unproning himself. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's it.
All right. He is unproning himself and he keeps getting those spell things back. So, man, way too many targets here. You know, Kibbles keeps... Are you still 10 foot in the air? How are you 10 foot in the air? Because you were climbing up...
He's like climbing. He's clinging to the roof like a cat would.
All right,
like
he can do that. Yeah, the dude's going to try and mind zap you. So can he give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay, yes, but I haven't figured out how to give myself proficiency in wisdom saves again, because I should have that as a theurge, but I only have int and con. So I haven't been able to figure out how to add that in. So do I just click it and then add another 1d4, or just add another +4?
Yeah, just do that, and I'll take a look at it later. I'm going to guess there's going to be a update to the third here in the next little bit. That is a fail. So,
Oh shit, I was not at.
Oh, that's with the +4 still, right? Yeah. Yeah, 4 + 6. Okay, cool. So, Kibbles, you will take you'll take 6 psychic damage. You are incapacitated until the end of your next turn, and you'll drop the 10 feet.
Okay, rolling it right now.
Take another 1 damage, so 7 altogether. But you are incapacitated.
Okay, he's just like drooling and twitching on the ground, just like, but he kind of like landed on his feet like a cat would, but like, and then he falls over and twitches on his side.
So I don't know if this counts as a psionic power. But when another creature within 30 feet of 10 manifests the psionic power, and it's something he can learn and doesn't already know, he can use a reaction to roll a manifestation die, so that he can do it.
That's cool.
But I don't know if there's like if this is such a power or not. But I can throw you the text if you would like to see it. But I kind of assume it's not one of these powers, but I am.
Yeah, let me see what it says, because he's magically emitting psychic energy is what he's doing.
Yeah, so like probably that's going to be like a different system, but and not be like a psionic power as MCDM has it.
Right.
But up to you. And it's just me rolling a 1d6 to see whether he can learn it or not.
Roll the d6 and I'll take a look at the text.
Okay. All right.
Sonic power.
So if it's
second order, yeah, this is like totally different, right?
Yeah, it's just a totally different system. So if it's a third or less psionic power, or if there's like such a power that is a lot like that, you could decide that he could learn that, but totally up to you. And I just wanted to put that in front of you.
So does that mean it would have to be order 3 or less? What does a 3 mean?
Yeah, the 3 in this context means if it's a third order or less power, he observed it well enough that he can then try to learn it. And there are rules for how long he has to spend trying to practice what he saw. Which I can I'll tell you what page it's on. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I would have to go through these things and see if I could find one that is similar, right?
If you
So
want.
we'll just
Yeah,
we won't do that here, but I got 2 weeks to like kind of look through the
Okay.
thing and see if I can find one similar between 1 through 3.
Yeah, so it's on page 14 is the rules for this.
If you find
Um,
something that basically does that would incapacitate opponent or something similar on a failed save, then if you find it, let me know. I'm gonna look too. I'm not trying to put it all on
Okay.
you, but between the
Yeah,
two of
no,
us,
no,
if we try to hunt it down, we'll see if we can find something.
Yeah, if it's like third order or less, and there's something like that, I'll see if I can find it.
All right.
And thanks.
And no problem. And he has to make a strength saving throw from the end of his turn.
Yeah, on the end of his turn, right? DC 18.
And he missed that, so he will go prone again. Which will allow Zen, whose turn it is, to beat the little shit out of this guy because you will have advantage on his attacks.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So Zen is going to take off his robes, and then he's going to reach into his backpack and pull out a clean set of robes, put his clean set of robes on, and then put his dirty robes back in the backpack. And that's going to be his turn.
That's going to be his turn. Okay.
That's awesome. I love it.
Vaz, do you want the honor of taking this person down? Because obviously Zen ain't doing it. He's over there, getting ready for laundry day or something. I don't know.
I know. I'm kind of worried. Kibbles is laying there all incapacitated, and then Zenhorn's over here, like, stripping. I'm kind of a little shady.
Let me at him.
Go get him. That's a hit.
Also,
That would be a disadvantage, wasn't it?
no, it's advantage.
It's advantage. You get another attack.
Okay.
In case you get a 20, so you'll do double, but
Oh, okay.
you can spin to see if you crit. Nope. Just give me the damage then.
Nice.
17.
That it?
You can hit him again.
Sure.
Another one of those will probably kill it.
Yeah, click advantage. Boom, boom.
Yep, that's a hit. Give me damage. Yep. And yep, he is down, and combat will end. And we will just close that, and we will unincapacitate Kibbles.
So Chen is going to.
That was brutal. I don't know where you guys disappeared to, but what the hell?
Stick together.
My point exactly. Stick close to me. Huh, that was dangerous. I could have died, guys.
I think you want to stay close to me. So how about if you follow me, since I can protect you?
He looks around and realizes he doesn't have any of his, undead flesh wall anymore. And he's like, shrugs. All right.
Um,
I'm a little juiced after that one though. Like, whew, I could use a refresher. We should find some place to hunker down for a little while. One place, like just one entrance that you guys could watch as we get a good rest.
Yeah, I found a place back where I was checking out.
Excellent. We should go there. Maybe after we see if they got any treasures back. Ooh.
uh,
He's just like peeking around the room and looking, seeing if there isn't like any more of those or tunnels or like any like egg sacs laying around that they could destroy to make sure they don't get ambushed by more of those creepy ass praying spiders.
We don't want to find any more of them. Let's not look too hard.
Kibbles, you look over the acid damage that was done by Vaz and didn't seem to do anything extra special.
All right, I'm just testing it out. You know, these things look like it might have been a little bit, you know, acidic. But like, yeah, Kibble's like kind of like in the middle of talking. He like kind of like twitches his ears and like looks up and around and like peers around the room a little bit more. And puts a hand against his head and goes, "Oh, okay, maybe that blasted a little doozy on me. Huh? My head don't feel too right."
Yeah, that was definitely work.
Now he's even more concerned at making sure that there isn't like any more of these or like a passageway around here that could like lead, you know, more could like fit through. Know what I mean?
I don't like how this wall is sort of like catty cornered like this.
I kind of don't like how all these creatures are running around this ship. Where'd they come from?
That's an interesting question.
Why don't we go back to the little room that I found? You guys want to come over here?
Yeah, but like we got to make sure that there's not any more of them. They could be dangerous. We got to make sure that this room's clear. Ken, you can help me make sure it's clear.
We don't
right?
want to find any more. Why don't we go back to the single door room and see if we could just take a rest?
No, I want to make sure they're all gone. They got to be gone, all gone.
But if they're not gone, then we have to fight them.
Chen, can you make an inside check when you get a chance?
Who?
Chenareth.
Okay, insight.
Please.
All right. Here we go.
19? Okay. I'm going to say this because of your talent, pun intended. You know,
Sweet.
I'm just going to put it this way. You kind of notice a disturbance in the force. That there's something going on here on a psychic level from everywhere. Right? You all sort of have a feeling that you're kind of being watched. But that's all you can gather.
I think he would shush everyone if he felt that, and then he would kind of like pay really intense attention for a minute or two, and then he would say, I just felt a presence. Perhaps like we're being watched, but I don't know exactly what it is. So Kibble sees dead people, I think, maybe.
Well, duh, but just holds his head more.
So yeah, so he would say that he felt something, but not be able to give any more detail. And then he would maybe I don't know what the appropriate skill is, whether it's Arcana or Investigation. He might try to like rack his brain to figure out what it might have been, like whether it's something observing or it's just like a usage of psychic or something, like a powerful psychic creature around or somebody spying on them.
Would Kibble be able to help with like his arcane and like dark knowledge? Because like he's obviously like been practicing a bunch of like forbidden like spells and like magics and shit like that, right?
Yeah, this is purely something on the psychic plane, we'll call it, right? So it's not magical. Yeah, Chen, if you want to do like I guess a investigation check and think about it, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, with a 12, not sure.
Oh, Bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have Bardic. I'll use it.
Go for it.
It's a 1d10, right?
8. Okay, that's a 20. That helps. So, being inspired by Z's words of encouragement, I'll just say that you, best you can tell, it's probably it's okay. I'm going to say that there is probably, I'll say, a creature behind it, or not exactly sure, but there is a presence that you kind of feel, right? You don't see it around you, right? But there is definitely, you definitely feel that there is some presence of creatures around you.
Okay. So he would communicate that as best he's able. And he would say, I don't think it's, I think it's creatures around, but I haven't felt.
You mean like something invisible?
Sorry, what was the question?
You mean like there's something invisible in the room?
I think the DM is saying more like an energy field of a lot of psychic creatures or a very powerful psychic creature somewhere around. Something like that.
Yeah, Chenareth doesn't know the distance. Like, you have no conception of, they could be in the room with you. You have no idea the distance that it may or may not be. Just that you feel this.
You're like Neil Patrick Harris in Starship Troopers with the brain bug around. He's like, oh, I feel a presence here. It's just unsettling. And he's like psychically like,
Which, I haven't seen that movie in a while. Did they have that in that movie? I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, the brain bug. Yeah.
Ah, the brain bug. I forgot about him. Yeah.
Oh, that was such a memorable
That's at
bug.
the end. That's at the end. Yeah.
Oh, they were so devious and cool, and like I remember learning anatomy of certain bugs, like all the different bugs when I was growing up, man. Like that's what I used the internet for when I was younger.
I just remember all the poor soldiers getting ripped to pieces in that movie.
Oh, so many, dude. Like literally, like the first 10 minutes, they lost millions of people on that planet. Like that first planet, we're like, yeah, kill the bugs, you know? Like, no, like 10 minutes, they're like, we're out.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
I want to do a Starship Trooper run of like a D&D or something like that. That'd be fucking gnarly.
We might be on it.
We might be on it. Yeah, you might be right. Actually, you're onto something. Anyway, this is cool. Those were creepy monsters, by the way. Those things were awesome. Scared the shit out of Kibbles right away.
That is a cool. Those are cool monsters. So Chen would follow Zora back to whichever room she had picked out, and if the idea is that they're going to take a rest, and then he would like prepare something to do that with. Out of character, he's got something kind of like a like tiny hut, but like basically way better and psionic.
Of course.
It's pretty neat.
Nice.
It's basically why I took the staff that I took as a magic item. Anyway, yeah, that's what he would do. He would be like probably jotting his observations of the psychic field in a journal or something. Just to like write down what he's feeling and when and how strongly and that kind of stuff.
Oh, and like what part of the ship it's on and stuff like that. That's cool.
Yeah, just to kind of like try to understand what's actually happening a little bit better. So he would like write down the situation. And
if you fill Kibbles in on this, like your notes while he's doing like his chalk lines, because the whole time we're going around these areas.
Yeah, sure. He wouldn't have any trouble sharing it.
Gonna draw like scribble a brain with like spider legs on it by this door over here, just so we kind of know that like brain bugs are this way, you know, like yeah. But like that psychic blast totally wigged him off, and like he's gonna be picking your brain, Chen, about this later. Yeah.
Nice. But for the moment, he would be returning to the room that Fazora picked, and happy to do that. And I can share the little thing if you want to see it. And he would actually almost certainly have to take on some strain to do it, but it's pretty cool. It's that.
All right.
Follow me.
I follow her. I'm just too lazy to move my token.
Yeah, I'm following too.
For the duration, objects in the cubes appear when it appears that aren't worn or carried by a creature can't move, damage, destroy a part of the object.
So basically, the entire ship could be destroyed, and the cube would still be a cube for 8 hours.
Okay.
Like it could get hit by an asteroid, and they would be fine. It's pretty rad, actually.
That's amazing and awesome. And Kibbles high fives you and goes, "You're great. This is sweet. Keep me safe all the time." Do you feel them too? And like now he's gonna start like sounding crazy, but to you, not so crazy because you're used to like brain things. But he'd be like, my brain, it just like tingles. It's like I just can't get this feeling out of there that was like it's in there. Like I don't know what, but like while we're sitting there resting, like yeah, he's gonna try to like go through this with you.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
For the duration, objects in the cube, when it appears, aren't warned or carried by a creature, can't be moved, damaged, destroyed. Okay. Right. Okay, so it's like fourth. It's almost like another level spell above it, so you can actually cast out of it, which you can't do with Tiny Hut. And okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a neat thing, but
Are you going in Vaz's room, or are you going into
into Vaz's room? So
all right, hold on.
we
I'll
can
just sashay y'all over.
we can move freely in and out, and we'll be safe there for 8 hours.
We'll shut the door.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, sure.
I wish I had an immovable rod just so we could put it in front of it that nothing could open the door.
Well, the door is closed, so unless someone has the right card to open it, it's all good. What's the odds of that happening?
I know those things seemed a little bit too intelligent, don't you think? Like, I know, like this. Give me weird brain vibe.
We could have somebody stand guard, take turns.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Yeah, you guys should do that. And like, Kibble can like find a comfy spot to curl up on top of his bags and stuff like that, and just like take a cat nap.
But bum. I want to read this thing again real quickly. So, yep.
The stasis field?
Yep, I'm just double checking this for a second.
Sure.
So,
okay. Fair enough.
Ooh. Is there a long rest button on the character sheet?
Yeah, it looks like a little tent at the top.
Is that what that is? I thought it was like a chemistry thing. All right. And let's see here. Long rest. Recover limited responsibilities and change per day. Yes. Okay. Take a long rest. Recover hit points. Half your maximum hit dice. Class resources limit. All right. Let's just click the rest button and see what happens.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Oh, I recovered all my hit points. Yay.
So before we like actually go down for like the long rest and stuff like that, like Kibbles and Chen are gonna like sit down in the corner and talk and whatnot, and he's gonna fill in Chen about what he's feeling in his brain and how he thinks something's like connected or like linked to him and stuff like that, and they're gonna like figure out if they want to like stop that or follow that.
Chen, I'm going to say for all of you, when you're inside Chenarus bubble, that you do not think someone is watching you.
Oh, that's... Oh, dude, ever since I've got in here, I feel a little bit of relief. Like, that lingering sensation, that pressure in the back of my mind, it's no longer there. I think your bubble's safe from their connection. And like he's gonna be like real up like in your face, like he's sitting in your lap like a cat would, but like holding onto your like jacket at this point and be like, I don't feel it anymore. What did you do?
Kibbles, I'm giving you Kibbles, I pinged you something.
Oh, okay.
We'll say your statement is half true.
Okay, it's like I don't feel it as strong. Like there's no more. They're there, but not. I don't hear them. I feel them, but I don't hear them. The voices. They're gone.
So Jen is definitely going to be like pretty intensely interested in this psychic link, and also probably a little worried, but he wouldn't say that to Kibbles. Like he just he would think that like anything that could do that is pretty powerful, and he might say it's good that we've muted the connection a little. It gives us more time to figure out what they know and how to make ourselves safe and succeed in here. So that's a good thing, I would say.
Okay. So you're all going to take a short rest or a long rest in here? You said it was up for 8 hours, right?
I think we all took long rests.
Okay. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Let's see. It was fairly early in the afternoon, but that's fine. I'll say you just kind of relax for a bit and get to a good spot. It's funny it went to 12:31. Interesting. I have to see how I did that. Yeah, we'll say 6:30 is a good time.
All right. On a long rest, I'm gonna switch out a little bit of things. These I don't know, my elemental infusion, I haven't really found the right elements yet. I'm not too sure if I want to switch that one out or not yet.
Also, in the first 10 minutes of the day, I would just be playing my lute and talking and singing. That was just for myself. Pretty decent, and everybody gets temporary hit points because of Inspiring Leader.
Nice.
Very nice. Wow.
Okay.
Very nice.
How many hit points?
Everybody gets 17 temporary hit points from me.
Sweet.
All right, let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
I think it's on your character sheet.
It is. Do I just type in 17 there?
Probably, yeah.
That is.
Whee!
And I'll say when Chenoweth's bubble drops, everyone feels that feeling of being watched again.
Now that he's pointed it out. Yeah.
So somebody's using a crystal ball somewhere.
Funny you should say that, says Chen, holding a crystal ball. He's got one of his items is a grapefruit size crystal orb. Which he's basically holding all the time, but I forgot to roleplay that. So he's basically holding a crystal orb and a staff all the time. Looking like a wizard, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of like a wizard. I wish I could figure out how to modify the psionic orb item so that his attack rolls and DCs go up by 1. But I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, whatever things you guys happen to notice broken with your character sheets, just like put in the chat. I know, like, what Kibbles has to figure out, make him proficient in wisdom and your stuff as well. And I've got 2 weeks to figure out what's going on there.
Guys, let's
Um,
go.
Okay, so so while resting, Chin and Kibbles would kind of put their heads together and try to talk what Kibbles is feeling through a little bit, so that they can understand what's happening a little bit better. But up to the DM about whether we'd get another roll out of that, to guess what's happening. And that's one of the things they would have been doing. But he's ready to go.
Doopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Sure. You took some time to do it. Give me a, I guess like a, let's see. I'll make an investigation this time.
Okay.
You
Can I roll advantage?
You get advantage from what?
Kibbles and I both being smart and investigating, or not?
Nah, just give me a straight investigation.
All right.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Wow. All right.
Womp womp.
You haven't put your finger on it yet.
Nope. Yeah, I just can't quite figure it out.
These voices, though, they persist. They won't be quiet.
Nice. So we have a necromancer slowly going insane. Gonna be great.
Slowly. I know. I think it's spread up now.
I don't know about slowly, buddy. We'll see. That's funny. Yeah, so Chenrith has kind of learned his lesson on grouping up, and he is just going to follow Vizora around at this point, like a little puppy.
Okay, you guys.
But don't go up anymore. We got to make sure that we find more of these special art thingies, because there's so much we don't know. We need to find points of interest instead of just meandering around. Like, is there like a wall map or something? Like, I know, like there's a pamphlet. Like, oh, I'm tired of walking blindly around. He's just complaining at this point.
So you guys want to go west or north?
Let's see. So, we came from didn't we come from the west?
You
Keep going.
came from, I don't know.
We're kind of meandering. We came from the south, and then we went to the west, I think. But
well, you are on the west side of the map, so.
Do you want to keep looking at the west, or do you want to go a different direction?
Yeah, sure. Let's keep going over there.
Hey, Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
A knowledge or like history check to remember if we came in like when we docked, we came in through like the back or the front or like the middle of the ship, and which way it.
I'm going to say that you came from more, we'll
traveling.
say towards the top of the ship. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't expect that there's anything really above you, that any other levels are going to be down.
All right. Cool. So upper decks, enter. Gotcha.
So which way you going?
Nobody's following me, so I'm kind of waiting.
So
Oh,
we're going
Kibbles and
west.
Vaz, they're going
Gotta go clear
west.
out all those green things. Come on, Vaz, lead the way. Let's go exterminate them. Get them out of my.
Sorry.
I'm following Vaz. I'm just too lazy to move my token.
Yeah. Is it okay for us to have laziness disclaimers? Where we're saying we're going with you?
All right, I'll try to move you. Here we go.
Well, you can group the tokens and then they can just all go together.
Well, I don't know which way Vaz is moving, so you know what I mean? So I'm not moving the entire group through the ship. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain extent, I understand, but I will move you eventually. But you know what I mean?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check out this door.
That's a good. Oh, dang it. Okay. See, this is why I have to do stuff. So let's see. Boop, ba doop, boop, boo. Go to the top. Yeah, no problem. It opens up. You can open it. Just more destroyed rooms. You do see to the south.
Destroyed rooms. Are they physically destroyed? Are they destroyed by energy? Are they fireballs detonated all over the walls?
I'm going to say that. No, I'm not going to say that every room has combat. You can tell, like, you can think of it as like aliens, right, or Alien 2, whatever you want to call it, right? When they kind of went into the colony, right, where things have been trashed. Maybe some rooms show signs of combat, some do not. These seem to be more living quarters, right? So these are a little less combat. I'll say you see a skeleton in here. This one does not show signs of violence on it.
A human, a halfling, a dwarf?
Yeah, we'll say it's a human. Yep.
Okay.
Most of these guys tend to be humans. To the south passage, if I can get my right stuff. Not that one. You see another one of these down towards the south.
Oh, it's another one of those cylinder shaft things. Do you think we could like go to different levels from there?
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's do that. But carefully. Be cautious, 80. You need to protect me, so don't die yet.
What do you mean yet?
I mean, you ever?
All right, so where do we want to go in this thingy?
So you'll see the entrances are on the east and west side. And this one, there is a glow from inside, whereas the other one felt kind of dead. This one seems to be lit up inside the chamber.
And we have to enter it through the east or the what?
East or west.
Oh, okay.
And if you look at the picture, I can re-show it to you if you need to. You'll see that Yes? Okay, sure.
Okay.
You'll see that there are like I'll just use 20th century terms. There's basically like a little like a conveyor belt, like a little belt system that is going around, and there are handles on the belt, and they are going either up or down. The up seems closed, which makes sense because the top part of this seems to be, this is the highest level. So, you don't really see that, but the conveyor belt with the handles goes down.
I like to go down. What do you think, you guys?
There's like an open pit here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So the pit that can take us down, right?
Yeah, you can go and grab the handle and go down.
All right. What do you guys say? I'll go first.
Sure, brave lady. He pokes his head in there.
Sure, bravely.
So Vaz, I'll say, I'm just going to move you around here. So as you jump in and grab one of the handles, you are weightless inside the tube, and the handle just effortlessly brings you down to the next level.
Ooh, this is fun.
And since I'm going to assume everyone else is doing similar, I'll just kind of grab y'all and move you and try and copy paste tokens. Might be easier. Zoop. Let me kind of grab you. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Okay, let me get you over there.
So before he did a long rest and everything like that, I would have used my last 3rd level spell slot to animate my my boar's corpse.
Okay. Yes, you need him back.
So now I have skeletons have 13 AC, so probably a skeletal boar, but like his head is like a proper boar head still, but like the rest of him is just like mostly skeleton with flesh kind of like hanging on slightly.
Sure.
Because all of like his riding gear and stuff like that is just holding the flesh to him. He's like a skeletal boar, but everything's just keeping the flesh on top, kind of like a coat. And then, because it's only an 8-hour period, I'm not too sure if I need to use another spell slot, because it hasn't been 24 hours since I animated this one yet, right?
I'm sorry, say that again. I was looking for your boar.
Because I animated him like 8 hours ago, I wouldn't have to use another spell slot to keep him underneath my control until 24 hours passes, right?
Sounds right as I'm looking for the right things to give to you guys. I'm going to give you a skeleton.
Without actually casting anymore.
How late do we want to go tonight?
It's only 10 o'clock, but you can look around for 2 seconds. Up to you guys. Let me give you a skeleton boar. Hold on. Token.
I'm ready to go down if you guys are.
Let's put here cat.
I pushed the cat in.
Trans. Port.
Pick me up by my scruff? No, I don't want to go. No, I'm just kidding.
Pick you up? I'm just going to kick you in.
Boom.
Oh, and probably Chenrith does not have his trippy stuff right now, so I should probably de-trip it. Turn down that sounds of vision.
He wouldn't be, walking around with that, I don't think.
Right. Not a problem.
No, it's
Okay,
funny. I think
so
skeleton has
as
more
we go
HP.
down and descend, are there many levels, or does it just go down one level?
It just goes down one level, and then there is a port that is closed.
So we're kind of like stuck in a cylinder.
You can get out to the west. There's a door.
Yeah, guys,
What's this door to the east?
look like
That door to
taller.
the east is closed right now. So if you want to try and open it with a card, I can see if you are able to. But the one to the west is open.
I would like to try the east.
All right.
Okay, I'll our backs and like Kibbles on his boar will just like watch this room to make sure nothing's gonna like sneak up on him or anything.
Yeah, I'll say you have a red card, so that will open the door and you can see that way as well.
Does it look the same with a whole bunch of red pillars and everything?
I would say this looks like a fairly open space. You're in the subfloor, I guess you want to call it, almost. And you see some big metal things over here, kibbles. Looks like some sort of contraption, not sure which. Guess it depends on how far any of you can see. But unlike the other floor, this seems to have... you're not constrained by huge corridors, I'll put it that way.
Yo, well, okay, guys, we should group up. He says
So
as he like runs.
So it's a really big room. Is that what's going on here?
From what you can see so far, sure.
So maybe this is some kind of like huge storage compartment.
This looks interesting down here, guys.
Yeah, I agree. There's some weird things down here. I want to check them out, but you know,
Let's check.
My valiant leader. Oh, chill.
I'll move Zen down there since he's doing his thing. So you can hear the humming of this some sort of construct, right? Definitely would need a pretty advanced artificer to really understand what this is doing, but you can just hear and feel the power that's kind of being running through this thing.
Are there any buttons on it?
No, not you can see.
Is it hot?
It is definitely humming and so forth. I think you've, at your level, have seen, enough constructs through your 12 levels of level up. It is clearly some sort of power generator,
energy
power system. Yeah, like a big version of what someone would use to generate power.
Oh, this is very important. They're still running? Are they running good? That's important to know, but like I know anything about this. What about you, Chen? He says, like trying to peek up from like behind some wires on the other side of the other machine, but like he's too small that he can't even see Chen standing behind the other one on the other side of him. Do you know what this is? Like, is it still working? Is important.
It is definitely working. I mean,
right,
it's running. Whether it's doing what it means to do is another story, but it is running. is my point.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's all I am capable of knowing. Woo! Hey, big scary little boy.
Chen would kind of just like study it, just to try to observe it so that he can understand what's happening and how it works. I have no idea what role that would be, except maybe it's just like a raw int roll. I don't know.
Sure, give me an intelligence check. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Or that's subtract the 4 if it's a check. That's a saving throw.
Sure. And you're just trying to ascertain what? Just so I know.
Yeah, he's just kind of trying to like raw brain it into understanding. So like if something hums, he's going to look at the thing that hums and see if he can understand what it's doing. If something like is cooler or lights up or is doing anything relative to the other parts, he's going to try to understand what the relationship is and the in which parts are connected to other parts and so on, so that he can get a sense of like the sequence of the thing, the normal operation of the thing, like the direction of control, all that type of stuff.
All right. I'll say there's no real direction of control. It just seems like something that is humming power and it's being sent, you would presume, maybe through the floor or, so forth, right? Like I'll say that, you have some grates here, and as you kind of look down, you see all kinds of again, because there's artificers in the world, we'll just call them wires, right? So this is powering whatever it's powering. It's not immediate obvious that it's something right here.
Okay. Yeah, I think he would be interested, but like knowing that he has other things to attend to. Like if we weren't intending to see, go through the ship, he might just sit down here for a day or two and try to understand what it is. But given everything, he's just going to follow Vizora after a couple of minutes.
All right.
I guess I would have ritually cast comprehend languages again while we were doing this, maybe, because it like every hour or so. And then also I would have done my gift of alacrity too, given it to myself.
Okay, you can certainly do those. Okay, so I'll say that there is some signage on the items that says danger, high voltage.
I love that song.
There you go.
Hey guys, why don't we check out what's down here? Looks interesting.
And a lot of empty space. I didn't get a chance to draw it, but I want to say over here, like right over here, and I have to make an item for it probably. There is it almost looks like a cart. Like you see like a long flatbed and something that maybe looks like something that looks like this.
Oh. Does it float or does it just sit on its feet?
It kind of floats.
So So I guess we'll see if somebody can understand the language that's attached to it.
Yeah, can I? Since I have comprehend languages, can I like read it or something?
Sure. I mean, from what you can tell, this is, if you want to think of it as a, I don't want to say a horseless carriage, but I mean, it is basically something that can be used to transport items, right? That you put on the sled. It's really it kind of goes really slow, right? But there is a wheel that you can kind of use to steer it. And, I guess I got to read it myself to try and see how this darn thing operates. Give me a second. Let's see
Whoa,
here.
some sort of vehicle thing, and I have no idea really how to work it. But it can, apparently it can move equipment or items distances. But I don't think it goes very fast. So
Yep, it's about 6 foot long, 3 foot wide. Let's see. You can use the levers that are there to kind of move it in different speeds, but generally it's not really. It's going to go like half walking speed, so about 15 foot around is the best it's going to do. But it's probably good for carrying something if you really needed to do it.
Cool. I could definitely use a lift. All you guys are useless at carrying me, and this guy's starting to taste, if you know what I mean.
There you go. And I know it is getting close to 10. It's after 10 o'clock, so. Do you want to leave it there, or do you guys want to look around a little bit more? I know Paul sounds like he's running out of gas.
I personally would like to look around a little bit more, but I also respect the needs of nature and the world. So, and I'm very happy for if Paul's running out of gas for us not to run out his tank.
Yeah.
That seems
Fair enough.
fair.
Yeah, man.
Take a break.
All right. Well, at least you got to go and see something a little different, and I'll give you something to think about. So 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
So I guess I'll talk then. Sure. So I know that